Hi everyone, my name is Tori and this is my first YouTube video on YouTube and I'm very excited for this. I technically have to do this video for a class, but I've been thinking about doing YouTube for a while now. And yes, I am sitting on my bathroom floor. Unfortunately, this is probably the best place in my apartment with some lighting, so eventually we'll work that out in the future. So I've been very into makeup my whole life, and I just recently started an Instagram channel if you want to go check or an Instagram account if you want to go check that out. That's Notorious Makeup, and I'll list it down below in the down bar. But I was really inspired to do this because I know Jaclyn Hill started this and she's a very big inspiration to me. It's the ride or die tag, but I decided to take my own little twist on it, and this is my ride or die of the fall season tag, fall into winter, just because like I know people don't like to admit this, but there are specific products or things that I use more in the fall/winter than I do in the summer and the spring, and I just kind of want to show you some of those. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my favorite palette for the fall season, and I know this is not a shocker to anyone, but this is the Morphe 350. This is what I have on my eyes today, and it's just like, it's such a pretty palette. Just look at it. It's so pretty. I have a combination of different ones right now. This is in the crease, this really pretty bright orange shade over here, kind of mixed with this orange shade over here. I have these two mixed on my lid, and then I have this beautiful color here in the corner all over my lid also, and it just makes this really nice warm smoky eye. But like this color in the corner, like just to swatch it for you, like, and their eyeshadows are so beautiful and so creamy. It's just like, oh, it's so pretty. Like, just give it a look. Like, look at that. My light doesn't do it justice. It makes it look a little bit more brown, but it is more of like an orangey. I feel like it has some like rose gold red tints into it, but it's just such a pretty shade. I mean, all of these shades are pretty. Morphe can really do no wrong, and one of my favorite things is that they're extremely, extremely affordable. This palette, I have the mixture palette. It also does come in a full matte and a full shimmer, which is super awesome. So now we're going to move into my 3 lip ones that I'm really feeling this fall, and 2 of them are Kylie Cosmetics. I know she sometimes can get a bad rep. Her lip products personally work really well on my lips. They're not super drying, which I really like. So the first one is True Brown K, and truthfully I really only bring True Brown K or any sort of brown lipstick out in the fall and winter time. I don't really like wearing them in the summertime. I like to bring out my more bright ones. So this one is beautiful. And there it is it literally looks like a brown eyeliner, and that's what I love about it, because it's a really true brown. The only thing I do have to say about Kylie Cosmetics is that they do show up darker on my lips for some reason. I think that's just the way my pigment or something works in my skin tone, but colors tend to look a lot darker. And the second one is Rain. It's one of her metallics, and it's like a metallic sort of reddy pinky brown sort of color. Oh, and it's just so pretty. And it's right here next to True Brown, and it's just such a pretty color. The third one, I do have 4, and the third one is this one right here. It's a collab. It's Kathleen Light's Havana Nights with the collab with Over Cosmetics. That's what I have on my lips right now. Just this pretty dark red, and I did take a black eyeliner and outline my lips just to make it a little bit more of an ombre tonight, but it's just such a pretty color, and that's here. It's just so pretty. I just love a deep dark red for this time of year and in winter. And the last lipstick I have is the Ariana Grande Viva La Glam. It's this beautiful dark purple that in stick form looks like it could be a black or like a really, really dark brown. I don't know, but you can see it against my door. Like, it looks dark, like it's quite terrifying, but it's this beautiful sort of eggplant-y purple, and that's right there, and it's gorgeous. So for my next, when it comes to highlights, I think they're very universal, but one of the highlights that I really like to use a lot during the fall and winter time, and I have to shout out to my girl Jaclyn Hill, is Champagne Pop. I really just think because it does have those warm undertones, and I like an intense highlight in the summer, so I usually try to use cooler ones on top of warmer ones just to like hit the high points of my cheeks, so like highlighting to the gods. But I like just champagne pop during like the colder months. I think it just kind of works really nicely. Oh, and this color is just so beautiful. Like, I will repurchase this color till the day I die. I think it's so universally flattering on so many skin tones, and I think that's one of its great appeals. And I don't know if you can see that there, but oh, it's just so pretty. It just kind of like on my skin tone, it just kind of like matches my skin tone and just kind of looks very natural, and that's what I like about it. One of my ride or die blushes during this time are Milani Luminoso. Oops. Milani Luminoso. It's just a beautiful peachy sort of blush, and it's just really pretty. I really like it because I really like champagne pop, and it's not really showing up right here. No, it's not really showing up. But it's a beautiful peachy, and it has a little bit of gold tones in it, so the champagne with the champagne pop really brings it out. And a couple of the other things I have are just really sort of scents that I really like. So I actually looked up what their undertones are so I could read them to you. The only one I couldn't find the undertone is the first one I'm going to mention. This is the Noir Teas by Victoria's Secret. This has been a staple for me probably since I was 17, and I'm 21 now, so it's been a while, and it sounds kind of weird that I like the same scents as I did then, but oh my gosh, every time I smell this, I feel sexy. I do. It's just one of those scents that like transforms you as a person, and I think that's so awesome and so strange, but I love it. The second one is, I know it's not really popular, but I used to be obsessed with Ed Hardy. I really like tattoos. I really like Ed Hardy's old school sort of sayings and things. So like if you look at the bottle, like this bottle is visually, I think the packaging is beautiful. So this quote up here says, "Love kills slowly," and then "Life, love, and luck." I've always liked the "love kills slowly," and I know that's very depressing of a quote, but I've always loved it because I do think love is something that is both an equally beautiful and saddening all at the same time. So, I mean, it's a little deep, but yeah. And this scent is just so nice, and I'm going to read you the scents, and they kind of sound summery, but I don't know, for some strange reason, I only personally wearing this in the fall and the winter. So, for women, is a fruit floral scent with top notes of apple souffle, and I really think that's why I like it for fall. It's because it's got an apple souffle. Mango, wild strawberry, and red grapefruit over midtones of freesia, mugut, and linden blossom, which I have no idea what either three of those things are. And then the scent finishes with base notes of amber, musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. And I mean, like, I love vanilla all year round, but I don't know. I like vanilla all year round, but I think it's more of like a fall sort of wintry scent, and I think that's the other reason. And last but not least, my last thing, I just have the rollerball because I really like it, is the Elizabeth and James Black Nirvana, and I know this is like a hyped up thing on YouTube, but it is such a beautiful scent. Like, it literally says in the Sephora description, Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black is an addictive, and I agree, it is an addictive scent. An addictive blend of alluring violet, sensual sandalwood, and rich vanilla that strike the perfect balance between masculine and feminine. And I think that's another reason I like it, because it is a balance between masculine and feminine, and I just kind of like stuff like that. I don't know, because I also like really like the Abercrombie Fierce, which can be for men and women, so I think I kind of like that like gender neutral sort of scent. So I just want to thank everyone for watching this. If you watch this is my first video, and I know I said it's for a class, but like I think I eventually would like to do more YouTube videos in the future. So thank you so much, and if you want to subscribe. Have a great day.